Cheese up, folks, because today we're diving into one of the wildest celebrity sagas that's got the internet exploding, the explosive fallout between Maurice, Sonia, and the infamous Pau. If you've been scrolling through endless drama, wondering how a simple rumor spiraled into a full-blown online war, you're in the right place. This isn't just gossip, it's a rollercoaster of betrayal, heartbreak, and redemption that'll have you glued to your screen. We'll uncover the hidden triggers, the toxic fan frenzy, and the brutal truth that shattered illusions. Trust me, by the end, you'll question everything you thought you knew about celebrity lives. Don't click away, the twists get juicier with every chapter. One of the most jaw-dropping revelations in this mess is how flimsy assumptions masqueraded as ironclad facts for way too long. Picture this: a whisper starts in a shady forum, gets retweeted 1,000 times, and suddenly, everyone's an expert. They must be together, people screamed, without a shred of proof. But here's the kicker: the repetition isn't evidence, it's a mind trick that fools even the sharpest fans. In this case, baseless stories about romance and secret weddings snowballed, trapping innocent lives in a web of fiction. Maurice and Sonia watched helplessly as their realities warped under the weight of online echo chambers. It's a chilling reminder: in the digital age, a lie told often enough becomes truth, destroying reputations and fueling endless chaos. How many times have we fallen for it? This chapter alone will make you rethink every viral story you've ever believed. Chapter 2. Imagine a spark of personal pain igniting a global firestorm. That's exactly what happened when social media grabbed hold of this drama and refused to let go. Fans, armed with keyboards and unbridled passion, dragged what should have been a quiet misunderstanding into the glaring spotlight of every app imaginable. Comment sections erupted like volcanoes, spewing venom and wild theories that turned innocent bystanders into targets. It wasn't just discussion, it was a gladiatorial arena where emotions clashed harder than facts ever could. Maurice's plea for privacy, buried under hashtags and memes. Sonia's silence, twisted into guilt. And Pau, thrust into the villain's role without a script. This amplification didn't just grow the story, it mutated it into public entertainment, where likes and shares became currency for cruelty. The real tragedy. Lives were shattered for clicks, proving social media isn't just a tool, it's a weapon that can destroy anyone in its path. Hang on, the heat's just rising. Chapter 3. Hold your breath for this bombshell. Pau's raging outburst wasn't random madness, it was a powder keg lit by a direct, cutting warning to stay away. Can you feel the tension? Years of bottled-up frustration, simmering like a volcano on the brink, finally erupted in a public spectacle that left jaws on the floor. This wasn't bitterness for show, it was raw, unfiltered emotion triggered by boundaries crossed one too many times. Imagine ignoring red flags, only for them to detonate spectacularly. Pau had endured whispers, stares, and invasive questions, but that final push shattered the silence. It explains the venom, the unapologetic call-out, a desperate bid to reclaim dignity from the jaws of rumor. In this heart-pounding chapter, we see how one moment can rewrite narratives, turning victims into warriors. It's edge-of-your-seat stuff, revealing the human cost of unchecked drama. You won't believe what comes next. Chapter 4. Prepare for a gut-wrenching expose on the dark side of snap judgments. Pau was branded bitter and attention-hungry by keyboard warriors who never bothered to dig deeper. Picture the scene: a flood of hate comments crashing like waves, drowning out the real story behind the anger. Without context, every emotional outburst looked like pettiness, but oh, how wrong they were. This misjudgment epidemic highlights the internet's cruel speed: accuse first, ask questions never. What led to that fury? Ignored warnings, fabricated romances, endless scrutiny, factors dismissed in the rush to vilify. It's a thriller of misplaced blame, where online mobs play judge, jury, and executioner, leaving scars that last lifetimes. Maurice and Sonia's quiet strength, overshadowed by the noise. Pau's pain, mocked mercilessly. This chapter will have you questioning your own biases, heart racing as we peel back layers of injustice. The drama intensifies from here. Chapter 5. Feel the exhaustion creeping in. That's nothing compared to the soul-crushing fatigue of battling false narratives day after day. In this nail-biting chapter, we explore how constant romantic links, invented wedding dates, and daily dissections of personal lives pushed power to the brink. It's like living in a pressure cooker, rumors boiling over, privacy evaporating, identity hijacked by strangers' fantasies. Speaking out wasn't a choice, it was survival, a thunderous roar to shatter the chains of misinformation and reclaim sanity. Imagine your every move debated, your future scripted by faceless crowds, mentally draining doesn't even cover it. Maurice and Sonia's hidden bond only amplified the torment, turning whispers into screams. This is raw, unfiltered drama at its peak, showing the hidden toll of fame's dark underbelly. Your pulse will quicken as we reveal how one voice can topple an empire of lies. Don't stop now, the revelations keep coming. Chapter 6. Strap in for a chilling transformation. What started as innocent support spiraled into a nightmare of aggression, where fans wielded loyalty like a blade. Insults flew, strangers clashed in virtual battlefields, and reputations crumbled under the weight of blind devotion. This chapter uncovers the toxic twist, how cheering for Maurice or Sonia crossed into outright warfare, regrettable acts born from unchecked passion. Paul became the scapegoat, bombarded by hate that echoed far beyond screens. It's a heart-stopping saga of good intentions gone horribly wrong, proving fandom can be a double-edged sword. The fallout. Shattered friendships, lingering regrets, and a wake-up call for everyone involved. Picture the chaos, threads exploding, blocks flying, all in the name of a defense. Thrilling and terrifying, this exposes the beast within online communities. Your adrenaline will surge as we dissect the damage, and trust me, the story is far from over. Chapter 7. Get ready for the ultimate plot twist. Those hyped-up wedding dates came and went like ghosts, exposing the entire rumor mill as a colossal farce. Yet, some fans clung to denial like a lifeline, refusing to let their dream narrative crumble. This chapter is a masterclass in delusion's grip, calendars ticked by, no vows exchanged, but the lies persisted in a desperate bid to preserve the illusion. It's edge-of-your-seat suspense, watching reality clash with fantasy in real time. Maurice and Sonia's actual privacy. Ignored in the frenzy. Paul's vindication. Sweet but bittersweet amid the chaos. The passing date should have been the final nail in the coffin's rumor, but denial's power kept the undead story shambling on. Heart-pounding and eye-opening, this reveals how hard it is to kill a beloved lie. The climax builds. Stay tuned for the grand finale. Chapter 8. In this electrifying closer to our saga, we shatter the myth that privacy equals deception. Maurice, Sam and Sonia's low-key romance proves celebrities don't owe us every detail. Choosing discretion isn't sneaky, it's a fierce act of self-preservation against prying eyes and predatory rumors. This chapter pulses with drama as we see how their quiet bond challenged the entitlement of fans demanding constant updates. Paul's outburst. A catalyst that forced the truth into the light, highlighting the right to personal boundaries. It's a thrilling defense of autonomy in a world that devours vulnerability. No more assumptions, just respect for lives lived off camera. As the dust settles, we witness the power of silence turn strength, a reminder that not everything is for public consumption. What a ride, from chaos to clarity. And that's a wrap on this epic dive into the Maurice Sonia whirlwind. If this story had you on the edge of your seat, drop your thoughts below. What's the craziest rumor you've ever believed? Or how do you handle online drama? Let's keep the convo positive and insightful. Smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and I'll see you in the comments.